Hello friends and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a pickups video, but all these pickups I made at Family Video. It's a pretty good chain of a video store that's still around. There's not too many video stores left, but they had like on some of their DVDs they had I think of it's 10 for 10 or something like that. So these are all like $1 a piece or something like that. And they also had, I think it was maybe 5 Blu-rays for $10 or something like that. So they had a really good deal on them. So here we go. We'll see what I got. And like I said, I picked up some oddball stuff because that's what I usually like. Before Humans vs. Zombies, there was Patient Zero. I don't know. So they're usually buy any two for only $2.99 each, or buy any two for $5. And this one just looked kind of interesting. I have no idea. Most of these are pretty much all blind buys. There's a couple of them that I've heard of, but most of them are just oddball ones. I just had a big stack of just different movies. They've had a few, like newer movies, and I've seen most of those, so I got some of these oddball ones. So that's Patient Zero. And then I got Hayride 2, Fear the Legend. And I don't know, this just looks like a cheap-made slasher movie. It might be pretty good. Fans of the original won't be disappointed. I don't think I've ever seen the original. But might be pretty good. Freestyle. I don't know what Freestyle Films is. I have no idea. If I can zoom in, there we go. Freestyle. But might be pretty good. Like I said, I just picked up a bunch of oddball ones. So that's Hayride 2. The Night Visitor 1 and the Night Visitor 2, the Heather's Story. Beware of those who come at night. And of course, double feature. They're coming for you. So I have no idea. Like I said, these are just kind of like a blind buys. I just kind of bought them because they seem interesting. They were good price. So if you know anything about any of these movies, and most of them are kind of low budget movies that they appear. Here's one I've actually wanted to get, Doctor Strange. And it's not like the new movie they've come out with, it's like an older, and it's a Shout Factory, it's like an older type movie. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know. It looks really weird. Like I've seen this before on websites and stuff, it's stores and stuff. I've always kind of wanted it. It's made in 1978, it says on the back. I had to look over my phone to see. And I don't really know anything about it. It might be pretty good. If you've got anything that you know about this, there is a barrier that separates the known from the unknown. Newly remastered from the original film elements. So that's Doctor Strange from Shout Factory. Might be pretty good. Up next is Before I Die, Fear Thy Neighbor. I don't know if I've heard of any of those any of those actors up there. Like I said, these are just kind of oddball movies. I mean, for $1. Like I said, I can always just trade them. Most of the time when I get these, I can just trade them to my buddy and get me something different. I might trade this one for, after I watch it and it's not that good, I might trade it for get something else. So I ain't really too worried about it. Looks pretty cool. Before I Die, Fear Thy Neighbor. And here's one I have heard of, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I believe this is kind of like they autopsy a body and the spirit of something comes out and starts haunting them in the morgue. And this is a Scream Factory IFC, so that's pretty cool. So I was proud to get this in for $1. That ain't too bad. Looks pretty interesting. Like I said, I've watched a little bit of this. I just didn't make it all the way through it. It wasn't that I was bored. I was just real sleepy. And I've watched it online, I believe. I just didn't watch it again. But a lot of people really liked this and was impressed by it. And I liked what I seen, but I just never did watch it all the way through. So that's The Autopsy of Jane Doe. And then Mummy Resurrected. Evil Has Awakened. Oh, scary. This one might be pretty good. I like these old mummy movies, especially sometimes these cheap ones are kind of fun. They're kind of goofy. An ancient secret sleeps behind the sand. Beneath the sand, I can't talk. Might be pretty good. This is a Phase 4 film, so some of theirs are good, just some of them ain't too good. I don't really know. The Mummy Resurrected might be a good one, maybe. Hoping it will be. But for $1, I'll just trade it away if it ain't. The Ouija Exorcism? I don't know. Might be pretty interesting. Follow the rules or die. And this one is, this is Uncorked. And a lot of these are on, I believe these are on Vudu. Like Vudu gives you like a bunch of free movies on there that you can watch. And they have a lot of Uncorked on there. They make a lot of oddball. Some of them are kind of good. They're usually cheaper made, the Uncorked ones. And some of them are pretty good. Some of them ain't too good. But I figured I'd grab this one. Just a pretty cool, interesting title. And you had to get 10 for 10. So I just grabbed a few of them just to grab them, just to get them for, $1. That's not bad. On the Brain. Somehow, something's in my head. I can talk. And this is a Brain Damage. That right there ought to stirred me away from it, but I just had to grab one. This must be like one of their newer ones. I've never watched any of their newer ones, so I'm going to see if they ever... Brain Damage used to make like... this might be really, really cheap films. It looked like they would just film them out in the desert with a camera or something. I don't know, real shaky camera work, just real cheap films. And, you used to see them and you'd cringe and run, beware of that movie. But I figured I'd give this one a shot just because it's a newer one, just see if they've advanced any or advanced any or not. But probably haven't, but we'll give it a try. Death is certain, life is not. There you go. But, Brain Damage films. On the Brain. And last but not least, and I was actually interested in this, and I've seen this one on eBay a couple times. This was only $1.99, or buy 2 for only 3. They was trying to get rid of this, and this is like the cheapest one they had. And this is a Wild Eye. So I'm hoping it'll be pretty good. The mullets and the bullets are about to fly. There you go. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. This has got to be like a great Bigfoot, just a not very serious, just a tongue-in-cheek, I guess, Bigfoot movie. But I like my Bigfoot movies, and this one looked pretty interesting. Like I said, I've seen this one on eBay a couple times, and I thought for $1 I'd grab it. That looks, I like the, even like the color, the cover to it looks pretty cool. So that's the Bigfoot movie. So that's all my movies I picked up from a family video. Like I said, got 10 of them, just grabbed a big old pile of them. Thought I got some pretty cool ones, just some kind of interesting movies. I mean, none of them are probably great. I just figured I'd grab a few. So hopefully I'll enjoy a few of these, and if not, I'll just trade them away. So thank you for watching my video, and see ya.